We are back with our daily habits. Today, we're gonna be talking about how to start your fitness journey. I'm gonna be very straight with you from the get-go. It is a very confusing time nowadays. I am 100% so happy and grateful that I started my health and fitness journey about 12 years ago when things were a bit simpler and there was less information online and there were less people trying to sell me every kind of workout, fitness, and regimen out there. The amount of choices that we get for a lot of us will be enough to convince us not to start because we don't know where to start. And that's what I want to talk to you about today. I think it's so important for you to understand that the worst thing you can do to yourself, and you might think, no, the worst thing is something else, but the worst thing you can do for yourself is to lie to yourself, right? You can lie to everyone. It might not feel good, but the worst thing you could do is to lie to yourself. And that's because deep down, you know the truth. And when you lie to yourself, that's when you get depressed or you get angry or all these different things because you know you're not telling yourself the truth. For the longest time, I didn't work out or didn't diet when I was 21. And I was telling myself it was because I was busy with university, or I didn't have the knowledge, or I didn't have the time to go to the gym, or I didn't have the money to get a gym membership when I went to university because it was quite expensive. I was a student, so I had a student budget. There's always gonna be something, right? And I always tell people this, I 100% believe you if you have a kid, or you have people in your family that really need you to physically be there for them, like picking them up to go to the bathroom or to the bedroom, or picking up your baby because he's crying and you need to feed them. And you're the only person that can do that. And you're commuting 3-4 hours to work. So you're doing 15-hour days where literally every hour of that day, you're doing something that you have to do and you can't get away from. Then cool. You don't have time. But how many of you listening to this who have told yourself that you don't have time? Are you really that busy? Are you really active all those hours of the day? And I'm not saying you have to be up 24 hours and do something 24 hours. That's the worst advice anyone can give you. But what is stopping you from starting? And a lot of people do say it's because they're busy or they don't have time. Ask yourself, really, and like I said, don't lie to yourself. Sit down, write down hour by hour exactly what you do every day as you're doing it. Do this for 1 week and then figure out, is it because you really don't have time? In which case, thanks, bye, I'm wrong, you're right. Or is it because you're not productive at something, or you're not efficient at something, or you're doing things that don't matter in the long run, or you're spending time with people who won't make you a better person, or you're wasting time playing video games or watching Netflix or doing something else? I'm not saying you can't do all these things. I'm saying these things are accessories to your life, whereas a focus on your mental, physical health is more important than things that are accessories. Family's number one. Friends can be a close second for a lot of people. But who are you to your family and friends if you don't have your health? If you don't have the mental health and the physical health to keep up with your kids, or to talk to your kids, or converse with the people that you love, or bring positive energy in other people's lives, who are you? So that for me is the number one way to start your fitness journey, is to ask yourself, whatever your excuse is it valid? You might have some excuses that are valid, but is the excuse that is stopping you from starting, is that valid? And if it's not, if there's even like a 2% clink in that armor, then break it down, figure it out, and figure out how you can make it work for you. And I think this is where we need to reframe what fitness is, right? We started Rebel because we really wanted to give people the ability to work out absolutely everywhere, most probably at home, and just have the knowledge and the power of health and fitness and meditation in your phone, in your pocket, ready for you to just pick it up and turn it on any day of the day, any day of the week. That's what we wanted to create. And that was born out of us understanding that we had to reframe what fitness is. People think it's a 2-hour thing that you have to do every day. People think that you need specialized equipment to do it. You need to take protein shakes and branched amino acids and turmeric pills, and you need to take shots of apple cider vinegar. People are so into biohacking and finding cheat ways to do certain things better, or just putting layers of layers of nonsense on what health and fitness is. Because at the end of the day, someone's trying to sell you something, a product or whatever. We think that it's about moving. That's what health and fitness is for us. It's moving, especially when we talk about fitness specifically. Humans benefit from movement. Remember World War Z, Brad Pitt said, if we stay here, we die. Movement is life, or something like that. And that's so important. And because of that, we understand that walking 20 minutes or 30 minutes every day, running 30 minutes, doing one of our 15-minute workouts, or one of the HIIT workouts that we have that you can literally do in a 3 square meter space, that's enough to start, right? And that's where you need to, and that's where you kind of have to leave off from. Understanding that anything you do every day to just move a little bit, challenge your body a little bit with any of the workouts that we have, that's where you start. You start by doing little increments every day. And after that, what happens? Then you get better, you get stronger, you get faster, you do more, and you start enjoying it. And I think that's where it's really important to have that basis. And once you have that basis, and once you have that discipline to do it every day, and to make that part of your daily habit and your daily routine, then you can start thinking, oh, what do I actually really enjoy doing when it comes to fitness? Do I like weightlifting? Do I like doing things with dumbbells? Do I enjoy Zumba? Do I just want to dance? Do I just want to do runs outside, or long walks? Or do I want to do flexibility work, or animal flow, or CrossFit? Then you start figuring out what you enjoy doing, because then it becomes just a little bit easier to do more of it. Because as you get better at something, you want to increase it and you want to progress with it, and just naturally your body will want more. So once fitness has become part of your daily habits and you're disciplined to do it absolutely every day or every morning or whatever you set out to do, you'll realize that the true benefits of starting a fitness journey or being fit is not necessarily how you look or your six-pack or how you fit in your clothes. Yes, for some people that's part of it, but not for everyone. I think ultimately why people do this every day or put themselves through this physical stress, because at the end of the day, it is physical stress, is because the benefits that you reap from it are absolutely amazing in terms of your energy levels, your productivity, how you interact with people, and just being happier because you have endorphins, your serotonin levels are off the charts after a workout. You get creative, you get inspired after working out because your body and your mind are connecting in ways that you're not necessarily used to. Once you see all that, then you realize, wow, I'm so motivated to do more and to keep doing more. So that's my tip for you today. I think, if you're thinking about how to start your fitness journey, this is the perfect way, Rebel Resolution, to basically show up every day, do something, create movement in your life, create momentum, whether it's mental or physical. Do something physical every day. Whatever your excuses are, think about them and see if they're actually really valid. If they're not valid, don't be ashamed of it. Just move on, move forward, overcome it. Once you do that, once you put yourself in a position where you're open to trying new things and you're open to trying something different and challenging yourself every day and focusing on doing things that maybe you don't enjoy doing and just getting up and doing them anyways, I think that's how you start. It's you basically become a blank page. You're open to absolutely anything. And once you do that, you'll realize it'll become something that's part of your routine. It'll become something that you're very disciplined with. It becomes one of your habits. So that was our habit talk today. Hopefully that helps you out, and I'll see you on the next one.